Hi, this is Amy Groves, Bentonville West English 1 Pre-AP, and this is just a sample video of a typical lesson. So when we are looking at how an author makes a really persuasive argument, maybe we're talking about someone who is selling you cleaning supplies on an infomercial, or it could be a character in a play who is giving a speech, or it could be your teacher explaining to you why you need to do your homework, even when you're in digital learning. You want to be able to analyze their use of rhetoric to see how they are persuading you. And when you think about rhetoric, you really want to think about the branches of rhetoric as a tree. Let me pull this up. I think this might be helpful. Where do we see rhetoric is the art of persuasion. So I want for you to think of rhetoric as a tree. So in the base of the tree is just persuasion. Now, this tree has one trunk and three huge branches. These three big branches that all funnel into persuasion are ethos, pathos, and logos. You might have had a teacher before that pronounced that as pathos, and it's fine. So when we're talking about ethos, ethos is the ethical appeal, and we have that way over here. Ethos is your ethical appeal that helps the author convince you that the author is reliable. For example, if I am a teacher telling you it's really important for you to do your homework, I'm reliable because I'm a teacher. This is what I do. If I am a cook who's trying to teach you how to fix your plumbing problems, I might not be the most credible source. I might not have that ethical ethos appeal. The second main branch of the three different types of rhetorical appeals, the second branch would be logic, and it doesn't matter what order they go in. Logic is exactly what you would think it would be. It's having a logical appeal. 1 + 2 = 3. Or you should follow the directions when you're baking a cake, because there's a science behind baking, and then you will end up with a well-made cake. Or you should do your homework so that way you've studied the skills and then you'll do well on the test. Those are all logical things. Logos doesn't have to be facts, numbers, and statistics. It's also just common sense. And using logos helps persuade someone of the logic behind doing something. The last one that we're looking at here is emotional appeal. An emotional appeal is used when you're trying to pull on those heartstrings of the audience. So when an author is making you really feel something, then they're using an emotional appeal. The best example of this, if you have ever seen the Sarah McLachlan commercial for the animals, where all these sad animals come on and she's trying to convince you to donate to adopt these animals, and you hear that song. I'm not a singer, but it goes like this. In the arms of an angel, fly away from here, in this dark, cold hotel room. You know the song? And then you're like, oh my gosh, I need to donate money. It has that emotional pull on you because you've associated that song with the sad animals and the giving of money. So that's an example of an emotional appeal that kind of has that intrinsic response where you want to make action. So this was just a sample video, so we're going to stop here. I think that was enough time for the basics of rhetoric and the rhetoric tree. Right.